Okay, so Bob has profoundly impacted my life. In fact, 5 years ago, I had a set of twins, and we had them later in life because I worked my entire life, right? And we had a later in life. But I went to a conference and I had half of my team with me. And from the stage, he says, "Hey, who in here is doing open houses still?" And all these broker owners are like, hardly anybody. I raised my hand. He goes, "How many are you doing a week?" And I go, "I do 4 a week." And my team does about 35 to 40 a week. And I follow up with all of those people every Sunday. And he said, "And you have brand new twins." And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Wow. Wow. Hey, let's do this. You are never to do another open house again on a Sunday. And I am so emphatic about the fact that you've got these babies, you've worked hard, you have to enjoy them. Are you really going to mess their life because you're working? I'm not going to let you do that." So he looks at my team members and said, "Hey, for every time she has an open house, call me. I want your contact information. Call me. I'm going to ding her credit card, $5,000. I'll send it to whatever charity she wants, but she's done with open houses effective immediately. $5,000 a pop for every open house you do." Well, if it was my normal schedule, that's $20,000. So I'm like, wow. And I looked at him, he goes, "And I'm serious. I'll do it." And I knew he would. And so I was terrified at the thought of doing that. But as soon as I couldn't do it, I went back to my team. I said, "Guys, I'm not gonna be in open houses anymore. I got to script my way out of it." He gave me the script and it changed my life. I mean, I can't even believe that I was willing to do that. And he'd always say, "Amy, saying yes to one thing is saying no to something else. What's your bigger why?" Yes to one thing is no to something else. You can't say no to your family just to say yes to your client. You know, Bob is a big thinker. He thinks big. And so he invited us, not my husband and I, a few years ago. And he and Brenda, his wife, like they just poured into us. They invited us to Puerto Vallarta. And we walked in the door and they have a beautiful place there. And he goes, I'm like, wow, I was blown away. He goes, "I brought you here to expand your vision. You think too small." And I mean, that's the kind of stuff, like, who does that for you? Right? And he's always like, "I'm going to speak to you from a 40,000 foot, view and get out of the business." And so I look at other real estate agents today and I meet with them and I'm on different boards with them and I can't even relate to them. They work till 9, 10 o'clock at night. They work all weekend long. And I'm like, I don't even get you guys anymore. So this is one thing about Bob that I find really unique. And this is the fact that he's my business coach, but I know Bob loves me. And I think if you think about it as humans, do we really know that we're loved? Like, Bob loves me. If he's a big person on commitment, right? So if I make a commitment to something, maybe it's to not be distracted when I'm at home. Bob will follow up with my husband. If I'm not on a coaching call one week and he doesn't hear back from me on a call he reached out to me on, he'll follow up with my husband. "Amy doesn't seem like she's doing very well. She didn't respond." And he's just really sensitive. About a year and a half ago, I lost my dearest, closest friend of like 25 years. And after the funeral, I was driving down the road in complete hysterics. And my phone kept ringing. I just kept hitting ignore. And then I saw it was Bob calling me. And I answered him, completely a mess, sobbing. And he goes, "Amy, pull over to the side of the road. Just pull over to the side of the road." And so I did. And he sat there and he just kind of talked to me, let me cry, talked to me for about, 20, 30 minutes. And every day for 3 weeks, Bob called me to check in on me. Like, who does that?